Alright guys, so it is my very first prenatal appointment. I'm actually doing a pregnancy test here at the clinic today. We are here. I brought Anders as kind of my excuse that it wasn't a prenatal appointment, just for family and friends and things like that. I'm going to do my appointment now. They will test and everything, and then the doctor will come and confirm, which I'm pretty sure it is positive because the last couple tests I've taken at home have been positive. But here is the first step to our journey. Hello everybody, Cynthia here. I'm just gonna do a really quick little 4 and 5 week update for everybody. Last Thursday was our first day that we tested for pregnancy. I used a little strip test just from Amazon. I bought a box of them. I wasn't due to have my period until the 9th of December, so it would have been a couple days early that I had tested. So I took the strip test, and then I had it set aside and jumped into the shower. And as I was kind of getting ready to get out of the shower, my husband walks in the door. Jaden walks in, and I asked him to look at the test to see what it was. And right away he said, well, there's 2 lines. And I said, what? And he was like, what? There's 2 lines? And I was like, what? No way. And he's like, well, what does that mean? Isn't there supposed to be 2 lines? Well, yeah, like, I don't know. And then he said, isn't this the ovulation test? And because we had been doing ovulation strip tests the previous month. And I said, no, that one's a pregnancy test. So right away, my eyes just filled with tears, and I was just so excited to find out that we were pregnant. And Jaden was too. We had been trying for a while. A couple of months we've been trying, but obviously not at the right times. Also, it just wasn't God's timing. We're really big believers in God's timing, and so this last month, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been wanting to try for a baby. I've actually been dealing with a lot of just things with self-love and not really being happy with where I am at with my body. And so my plan was to start doing the keto diet and kind of put baby making on hold until I kind of lost a little bit of weight. But that was obviously not God's plan. He had another plan, and I am so thankful for that. So I'm really excited to share that we are expecting another baby. My 4-week update, I really don't have much to update on. That's probably why I didn't do a video in itself. The symptoms for 4 weeks have definitely just been bloat, fatigue, and honestly I've been really hungry. A little bit of nausea, but not really that much. For 5 weeks the symptoms have honestly been the same 3 symptoms. The only other thing was there was a couple days where I've had really sore breasts, really sore chest, nothing too crazy. I wanted to talk about the doctor's appointment that I had today. I actually took Anders to the appointment because my father-in-law was coming over to watch the older boys. And we weren't quite ready to tell our family yet before we wanted to make sure that we got the positive from the doctor. So yeah, I get to the doctor. I did my little pee test and they took my weight and measurements and all of that. Little side note, I'm not going to be sharing my weight, and I'm not going to be sharing that part of this pregnancy. I just don't feel comfortable with that part during this pregnancy. I'm not really happy with where I'm starting, but honestly, I'm happy that we're pregnant. So that, to me, that's the most important thing. It's not really about how much I weigh and how much I gain during the pregnancy. Anyways, the doctor walked in and she said that the test was positive, but it was a very faint positive. And so she asked a little bit about when my last period was. So I told her that my last period was actually a couple days late. Just to go off on a little tangent here, last month I was supposed to get my period on the 6th, and that time actually came around and I had a little bit of spotting. And then the 9th was when I kind of felt like I got my period, but it was very spotty. It was a very spotty period. Very not normal for me. I haven't experienced that at all. So I shared that with her. She basically told me there's a couple different options, not to be alarmed or anything, but she just said that there's a couple different options that we can do. You can get blood work done a couple of times to see the HCG levels and where they're at, and to see they need to like increase. We could do that if you'd like to, she said. Or we can just wait for an ultrasound. She said that they do dating ultrasounds. She also mentioned that we can't really do one till I'm about 7 weeks along. And so if my last period was on the 9th of last month, that would make me about 5 weeks and 2 days today. So she said we really wouldn't get into an ultrasound until, I don't know, like the first week of January or something like that. So a couple weeks away. She asked about the blood work and I said, honestly, let's just not bother. If I have to do an ultrasound anyways, we'll just wait for the ultrasound. She kept kind of saying, don't worry about it. She was sure everything was okay. She even mentioned, because my period was kind of spotty last month, it could have been implantation for this pregnancy, which would then make me 4 weeks more than I am now, which would be crazy. I wasn't feeling that good about the appointment afterwards. I was actually pretty emotional after, just because I honestly can't help but be stressed about it and be worried about it. I'll be okay. I know that everything will just be okay. Everything is in God's plan, and yeah, we'll just be praying that he has his hands in all of this, and that everything will be good with this pregnancy, and yeah, it'll be awesome. But anyways, other than that, there's not really that much going on with this week. I'm trying really hard to have less caffeine. I'm trying to eat really good. I haven't worked out really, but I do want to during this pregnancy. I want to keep active. That's really all. I'm sorry this is kind of all over the place, but I think I'm just kind of feeling pretty nervous still from my doctor's appointment, and I think it'll take me a little bit to just feel comfortable getting back into this updates, the video updates. I haven't done them since I was pregnant with Anders, so for the next couple of weeks leading up to my ultrasound, I'm just going to try to fill myself with positive and try to think of positive things and just pray and take it easy. So, but thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked this update, and I can't wait to keep doing more updates for you. I cannot believe I'm doing this again. It's very exciting. I can't believe there's a tiny little baby growing inside of me. That's crazy. If you want to follow along with this journey, please subscribe to my channel, my mommy channel. We actually have a vlogging channel too. In the new year, I really hope that we can vlog a lot more. So if you want to follow that part of us, I will post the link down below. I'm gonna do a quick little belly shot, even though I really don't understand why I'm doing them now, because there's really no baby belly right now. It's basically just bloat, but I'm gonna show you anyways. Really not a whole lot to show right now. It's just like bloat. So what did you think when we found out?
Well, it's exciting news. It still hasn't hit home yet. It'll hit home once like we get ultrasound confirmation and whatnot, and then, you know, once it actually starts showing, then it'll be like, oh frick, what have I done?
Baby number 4.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Thanks so much for watching. Bye.